Here for another sunset. This time I'm just out, well, to the north of Glasgow on the east shores of Loch Lomond, Balmaha car park, and I'm going to go up Conic Hill. It's the West Highland Way comes past on the east coast of it sits on the east coast of the Loch. It's part of the Highland boundary fault, which you'll see in some of the footage a little later. But yeah, it's a bit brighter now. It was chucking it down about 5 minutes ago on the drive here, so I'm hoping that the rain stays away. The forecast is that it should, and the clouds have to clear. So yeah, path's just over there, so I'm going to go and grab my gear and we shall start this walk. It's the lower part of the walk. We're wandering up through the woodland. We're on the West Highland Way at the moment, and as we get further up, come out of the forest and up onto the hillside, we start to see, well, you'll be able to see Conic Hill because we're out the trees at that point. We follow the West Highland Way for a bit, and then once we've got high enough, the path up Conic Hill itself diverts off to the right, I believe. Should be right, hill's on the right hand side, and then it follows the ridge line. From there we then get views up and up over across the lower half of Loch Lomond and the islands. You're looking across into Argyll, and yeah, so hopefully if the rain stays away, and I checked the clouds, there's supposed to be a few around, but nothing that should hopefully snuff out the sun, we'll get a bit of a sunset. So fingers crossed. And I really need to get fitter. That's us about to pop out the forest and head on off up the slopes of Conic Hill. Knackered already, but hopefully it won't take too long. I believe it's about 50 minutes. So we're heading out there and up onto the ridges of that hill. And that's back down the path from where we came. The light's looking quite nice just now, so fingers crossed it stays that way. This is where I wanted to be. You can probably see in the background there's a lot of rain. I'm hoping that it's going more north than this way because I don't want to get wet. I do have a jacket right enough, but what I was wanting was to get a view looking in that direction, which I will show you in a minute. What you're looking at just now is the Highland boundary fault. It falls off this ridge, as you can see, into the islands that cross the sort of southern end of the loch. There are more islands, and let me show you them. The whole sort of lower part of Loch Lomond has quite a few islands on it. If you look way north, you're looking at the rain, but I'm hoping it stays there. If we come back round to what I was wanting to photograph, basically the sun is going to set a little bit to the north of these islands still. So what I was wanting was to get the sunlight coming in sort of across this way, and it would light the north shore of all the islands and possibly pick out any colours that are in the trees. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything. We'll sort of wait and see. There is a break in the clouds, but it's a gap and everything else is covered in cloud. So what I might do is see if I can just pick up a little bit of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is pretty grim, considering it was so nice when I left the car park, and it was only 40 minutes ago. Still got another 25 minutes until sunset, thereabouts. It's about 6:30, it's now gone 6 o'clock. So we will hang about and see, but can't say I'm massively hopeful at this moment in time. As you can see, it's kinda gone a bit wrong. Well, won't be say wrong. It's October in Scotland, but the rain's coming in. I'm seeing it coming down from the north here. You can maybe see it the far side that the hills are disappearing into the rain. The window that was forecast to be sunshine and cloud is materialised into a little bit of sunshine earlier on my way up here, and now it's starting to rain. So I'm grabbing a couple of shots of the rain as it's coming down there. You can't see anything to the north, it's just disappearing. At least that you can still see some of the hills. There's a little bit of light up over that direction, but it's very little. There are some colours in the heather's gone brown, but it's kind of subtle at the moment. The trees on the islands, when they fully turn, will be quite something. So maybe I'll be trying to get back up here in a few weeks' time when the trees seems to be a bit strange. Some places the trees have actually lost their leaves. Other places they've not even turned yet. And then like here, there's a complete mix of down there the trees are coloured and the islands are still green, so I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky one to predict. Same in Aberdeen. I've been shooting with polarised just to cut a bit of glare off the water, just because of the overcast sky. It was reflecting a lot of light that was or what little light was there. And I've got a 2-stop hard edge grad and a 1-stop soft edge, just to try and keep a bit of definition in the clouds. With that, I think with that, it's camera set f16. I'm getting a 5-second exposure, so there's maybe a little bit of streaky, but there's not an awful lot of wind. But anyway, before this rain comes and engulfs me, I'm going to pack up and head back into the car. Hopefully I'll get back there before it gets too heavy, and I'll maybe catch up with you down there.